Have you ever imagined that one day robots will carry and deliver human babies? Now, Chinese scientists have developed a pregnancy robot that can carry and deliver human babies. These robots are built or developed or designed with worms similarly in the same way like that of a mother, with the same warmth, texture, structure. These robots can conceive, carry the baby throughout the 9 months, the way humans do. How the baby grow in a human womb, a mother womb, is the same way a baby is going to grow in a robot's womb. Well designed, well structured, provided with every condition, with all the fluids needed for the baby to grow in the robot's womb. W. And this news, and this story is catching the world. Everyone is asking questions. How is that going to be? How can that be possible? Will also these robots, how will they conceive? How are they going to do it? Now, it's true, it's factual, it's gonna happen. Look here. Chinese scientists are reportedly creating the world's first pregnancy robot to carry and deliver human babies. Kaiwa plans to launch a prototype in 2026 for around $14,000. That's what they are doing, they are planning. Now I'm just imagining, how is this gonna be? How will it look like? Bro, I'm just imagining, put in myself, getting a robot, impregnate it, and it raises the baby from day 1, day 0 to 9 months. Then it delivers. How will that be? Will these robots be with the mechanism to push the baby, or they will be helped mechanically, physically, or there will be a mechanism for the robots to push? Then the baby comes out. I'm just imagining those last days to delivery. You know, mothers, how it is. The process there. What happens? Will these robots also go through the same conditions, or for theirs to be different? Just look around, sit around, let's go through what's yet in the news. Chinese firm Kaiwa technology is creating the world's first pregnancy humanoid robot with an artificial womb. Not that, an artificial womb. Listen. Set for 2026 launch at $13,900 $13,900, roughly $14,000. It feeds fetuses nutrients via tubes. Oh, they are going to be feeding these robots with the fetus through tubes. I thought they are going to, I think even that one is called conceiving. Now it has conceived. They are going to conceive through tubes. Okay, so society's big question: ambulance robot moms, or outlaw them before it's too late. Now, I'm going to see mom, busy mom, the modern mom. They have got a relief. Have you ever noticed that there are a lot of women who want to have babies, but they fear that 9 months? They fear from conceiving, that period, holding the baby, the 9 months, and then the delivery day. Many women fear that. I said, no, I want it to be a mom. I would love to give birth to a child, but I fear the 9 months. Now here we go. You are relieved. You can we can get the man's egg, sperms, and the woman's embryo, then fuse together and impregnate the robot. Here I can see a loving family, married family. They don't want to carry a baby in the mother's womb, so they buy a mother. They buy a robot mother to carry for them their baby. But on the birthday, they are expecting not a robot, a human being, a human baby. That's really great news. Just look at that. Just look at this. Bro, I think everyone is just waiting for this one. Imagine, even though you can walk around the house so that the baby can grow physically strong, because we are told mom need to exercise during that pregnancy period so that the baby comes out when it's strong, energetic. Even robots can be exercising, move around. Oh, bro, this is great news. And this is the best of today. I tell you what, this is the best of today. Like I said before, the world is getting weirder, and the weirdness will increase exponentially. Chinese company Kaiwa Technology plans world's first pregnancy humanoid robot using artificial womb. There we go. Are you ready? Anyone ready for this? Chinese company plans world's first pregnancy humanoid robot using artificial womb. I'm just imagining that how it's gonna be and how it will come out. Will these babies survive? Will they have the same life like human babies? No, I mean the embryo that grew in a human body, will they have the same lifespan, or for them will be dying faster, or for them will be dying longer, or for them will not be dying? Will not be dying? No, that one can't be. Everybody must die. But I'm just asking the lifespan of these robot-born human babies. How will they be? Now I can see we'll have thousands and thousands of frozen embryos. Now I can see our frozen embryos are getting mothers. Yeah, because if the mother, he can't conceive right now, she can't hold a pregnancy because of menopause, because of anything, sickness, any problem in her life. The mother can't produce. Now we've got an alternative. All our frozen babies, our frozen embryos, now they have got mothers. If this comes true and this comes out the way they are saying it's gonna be, our frozen embryos are getting mothers. I just say, no, I just buy. How many? I have, let me say, I have like 3, 4, 2 frozen embryos. Can I also buy 3 or 4 robots? Or I can just use one robot. I buy one robot. It conceives, she conceives. All right? Then we spend those 9 months of growth to a newborn bouncing human baby. After that 9 months and the delivery, can this robot conceive right away, or we wait for some months, some weeks, some days, or right away after the delivery, the robot can conceive again. How is that going to be? Because we need to know. Yes, someone might have, I have 4 frozen embryos and I want them in 4 years to be with my babies. Now, can we do it that way, that I can buy 1 robot or I buy 4 robots and all of them conceive my frozen embryos, and within 4 years, my babies, oh no, within one year, 9 months, I get triplets? How is that called? Triplets? How is that called? 4 babies. I get 4 babies in 9 months from my beautiful, lovely robots. There we go. Here the world is going. The stuff of total nightmares. It's a concept that currently only exists in sci-fi movies. But scientists in China are developing the world's first pregnancy robot capable of carrying a baby to term and giving birth. The humanoid will be equipped with an artificial womb that receives nutrients through a hose. Experts said, oh, this is good news. A prototype is expected to be released next year with a selling price of, no, everyone is saying what? Okay, of around 100,000 yuan, that is 10,000 euros and $14,000 roughly. Can you see that, where the world is going? Bro, I see this is a great news. If it is proven scientifically that the baby will have no damage, the baby will scientifically be all right, there will be no side effects, I do welcome this, because there are a lot of people who don't want to make babies, but they want to be with babies. But if they can use this system, the robot make babies for them, and for them they raise up babies. But can a robot raise a baby? We are yet to see that one. If this one can happen, even a robot raising a baby can also be. Yes, China develops world's first pregnancy robot that's capable of giving birth to live baby. Now I'm asking, where will this baby get blood? From the nutrients? Okay, from the nutrients? Okay. Okay. Chinese scientists are reportedly creating the world's first pregnancy robot to carry and deliver human babies. All right, there we go. There we go. The news is everywhere. Everyone is talking about this. Great. As it wasn't enough, now we will have pregnant robots. China firm plans world's first pregnancy humanoid robot using artificial womb. The idea slated for the birth by 2026 for $14,000 from Kaiwa technology involves a humanoid designed with artificial womb. Is this a video? No. Bro, we've got a video here. Let's look at this video. That's what I said. That's what I said. The next step we are working on is a pregnancy robot for household use. Exactly, that's what I said. There are mothers out there who want to be mothers, but they fear those 9 months, that they can't carry a baby from day 1 or day 0 to 9 months. And they fear pushing. But if we can get a robot for household use, where a family can decide, let's buy a robot, let's conceive, let's get an embryo and impregnate our robot, then the robot will do the work for you. For the 9 months, the baby will be growing in the womb of the robot for 9 months. Then after, the robot delivers. Good news. For you, you just have to raise your babies. There we go. It's one of the features of our home robot, okay? Does it also take 10 months to gestate? Yes, it requires that amount of time, completely mimicking the human womb. There the word is getting really weirder and weirder. There we go. It's mimicking the human womb. The human being takes 9 months to deliver a baby. Even the robot is going to take 9 months to deliver a baby. But through tubes, you have to feed the nutrients through the tubes. And I think if there are any mistake done here, you'll get the word disaster. But there we go. In fact, it's the same as a real human pregnancy. You see, the same as the real human pregnancy. We have created a pregnancy environment that replicates a real womb. You see, created a pregnancy environment. You know that environment that replicates a real womb. And I tell you, bro, we're gonna see a robot-born human being baby very soon. Including its temperature and growth conditions. You see, the temperature in a mother's womb, every condition that is needed for the baby to grow for the 9 months is included in the robot's womb. Now, is this baby going to be electric? How is this robot going to survive? Electrically? Now, will that baby not be affected by the electric shocks? I'm asking. But that's what I'm thinking. Will there not be any complications of electric shock to the baby? Because the robot must be electric. There will be no problem. We must think of all that before anything comes up. Yeah? If there is no any side effect, there we go. The surrounding environment is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Meaning there is no problem. Boys, get ready to get... Now, what can we call this? A robot calling... I mean in simple terms, a robot calling human baby, a robot that delivers, a robot that grows embryos to babies, something. Call it what you want to call it from the exact name. Oh no, look at this. Like artificial amniotic fluid is gonna be there. Yes, exactly. Including artificial amniotic fluid. Jesus. So is the technology fully mature? Yes, we want to know that. Is the technology really mature? Now, you see what I've been talking about? If the robot can deliver, can conceive, carry baby, mature for 9 months, then delivers. Even a robot can raise your kid, can raise that baby. You see this? I think even that one is programmed in, that even the robot can raise this baby. But this image, this picture is giving me something. Can again the robot breastfeed? Because there are even some mothers who don't want to breastfeed. Now, if the robot can give birth can conceive, carry pregnancy for 9 months, then delivers, meaning even this robot can, after delivery, can, you know what I'm saying, can breastfeed. That's what I'm saying. Can breastfeed. Oh, currently, the technology for the incubation system is relatively mature. The incubation system is relatively mature. There we go. I'm just imagining and I'm just waiting to see a robot born baby. Oh, Jesus. Now we are focusing on integrating the incubation system into the robot's abdomen. There we go. Because they have tested everything outside here on a desk. They have tested everything. Now they want to carry to integrate the incubation system into the robot abdomen. Now for the baby to grow. Now I'm just asking, how will the robot's abdomen enlarge? Or it's going to be produced or manufactured when the abdomen is already enlarged, in an enlargement, in an enlarged, ballooned, so that the baby will just grow, finding all the spaces there. For it, it's just grow. Or even the robot is going to be having the capabilities of its abdomen to grow as the baby grows, to increase in its size as the baby increases in size. It's going to be elastic. Will this elasticity be really favorable? Will it be really natural for the baby growing inside, that the baby will be born, delivered with no any abnormalities caused by the unfit elasticity of the abdomen, of the robot's abdomen? All these we need to question before anything, because how is the elasticity gonna be? How is this gonna be? Is the abdomen of the robot is going to be created or manufactured or developed already in the size for the baby to just grow in the available space, or the baby, as the baby grows, even the abdomen of the robot grows, as we see it in normal humans? We need to see all that. We are working on implanting it into the robot's belly and enabling conception. How can a robot conceive? Through tubes or through physical? Can it be physical or artificial? We are waiting to see. For enabling conception, that's great news. We go. Jesus Christ. After conception, the baby grows inside the robot's belly. Now I'm just imagining all that conception system. Have you, bro? Let's first finish this one, then we speak. This is what we are aiming to achieve. There we go. This is where now the world is right now, bro. This is where now the world is. This is where the world is. Robots can now conceive. Robots can now grow babies. Robots can deliver babies. I think robots can breastfeed babies. Robots can deliver. Robots can grow babies. I think robots can parent babies. That's what we're seeing. That's what we are now expecting to see in the near future. Is this craziness or making things easy? I think, according to me, it's making things easy. Yes. And this is a great step for 1,000 million mothers who fear to conceive and carry baby for the 9 months. but they want to be mothers. So I think this is a solution for them. This is great news for them. Yes, there are those who don't want to carry babies, though the normal carried baby is the best ever. I can persist on that. It's the best, and it will always be the best. Yes, because there the baby must share on the mother's intelligence, on the mother's behavior, on the mother's physical appearance, on the mother's movements, on the mother's everything. But when we just get an embryo and we implant it in the robot, its womb, for it to curl and grow, then the baby will it not be electrically something? But all in all, we are getting great news that there are new way of making babies. Yes, mothers are so happy. This is so great. The news is everywhere, and everyone is welcoming it. Chinese farm plans world's first pregnancy humanoid robot using artificial womb. The innovation uses artificial amniotic fluid and nutrient delivered via horse, replicating natural gestation, now to be integrated into humanoid robot. Great news. The world is changing every day. We are getting great news every day, and this is where we've reached. Just imagine seeing you wanted to have a baby and it was giving you headache because of any complications, life complications, health complications. You can't have a baby. You know, there are mothers who still want to be mothers, but because of the health complications they have, they are stopped from having babies. Now this is a good news for them. Everyone now is free to have a baby, whether what complication or what. We just get an embryo, then we inject it into our robot, then the robot will do the rest. Will do the mother, the 9 month and even delivery for you. Just get the baby. Now I'm asking, they will just unscrew the abdomen, the belly, the abdomen, or it will deliver normally the way ladies do deliver. Let's wait for all that. We yet to see exactly what will happen, what's gonna be in the future as they unveil this magnificent. Wow. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Exactly. This is beautiful. Amazing. Mom's love. I'm just waiting to see exactly this one. Bro, this is so fabulous. So beautiful. Just look at that one. It's the best, bro. Oh my God. Just tell me what you think about this new innovation.